Hi Anthony, it's Diane from Wise Owl Digital. We spoke today about your website, so I wanted to shoot you this video and send over 3 ideas that you can implement today to beat your competition online. I don't want to waste a lot of time, so I'm going to keep this brief. If by the end of the video you like what you've heard and you think that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business grow, please reach out and we can talk about it. If you simply want to take the attack plan and do it yourself, all that I ask is that you give me some feedback on the video. The 3 things that I'm going to cover today are content, citations, and backlinks. Content are the words that you see on your homepage, including what your pictures are saved as. This gives the search engines an idea about what you offer and the areas you are targeting. Having unique, authoritative content with the keywords people are searching for will help you rank. Google likes to see quite a bit of content because content is king in their eyes. That's how they see what's going on. They can't see photos and they can't see videos. So what they see and can scrub is the words on the page. And so they like to see 1,000 to 1,500 words that explain your services, and then that way they know if somebody searches for it that you have a lot of good information and you can provide some relevant information to them, so they'll return you for those services. So if we look at on Google, sewer cleaning company, the top organic listing is actually Roto-Rooter's drain cleaning. So if we go into that site, you can see that they have quite a bit of content because they have the read more, and then they have these different articles. They have drain cleaning, some more information. So they have a lot of actual content around each of these topics. So they know exactly what services they offer, and they're also not stuffing it because Google will penalize you if you just say a bunch of service names and don't actually talk about the services. So they have a decent amount of content there. So, and they're in the top, the top spot out of the actual businesses. So my recommendation is to add some content on the pages outlining your services. I know you do go into it a little bit on your services screen, and then on each service page you go into that service, which is great. But I would put an outline and highlight them, kind of put a little bit more information behind these so that Google really has that information to go off of. And that should help boost you up in the rankings as well. I see that you're newer. You just started this website in August. It looks great. It has a nice layout. It's user-friendly. So I think you're doing a great job with that. You've got the click-to-call buttons. I don't know what's going on with this image or video or what have you. It's giving an error at the moment, so you might want to have a take a look at that to get that corrected. But content is one thing that you could do a little bit more of on this home page to help rank that. The other thing is citations. So the Google Map section, first thing when people search for something, they get the Google Map section. So the Google Map pack, I see that you guys are doing really well in there because you have the exact match domain and exact match company name for this service term. So it's returning you guys for that term, which is wonderful. You've got some good reviews in there, and it looks like you optimized them with photos and things like that. So you're doing good in that aspect. The one thing that I wanted to mention is that when I look at here, it looks like you have sewer cleaning company, you have 19 citation sources, and a lot of the other companies have similar numbers. So when I go and look at a heat map, actually, your company is ranking in the top. So these green sections is where you come up in the map pack, and then the yellow sections are where they have to say the more to get. So to get this to extend out a little bit more citations might help with that. There's also some other strategies that can be done with photos and review replies and posts and things to help extend this into these areas and light up those areas so when they search, they also get you in the Google Map. I also see that you have 2 listings. So if we take a look at the other listing, I see that it kind of covers this area in Cleveland that you weren't covering as well, and ranging into this area. But once again, this is an opportunity with a few more citations, which are the name, address, and phone number exactly matching this listing on different directories such as Yelp, Yext, Yellow Pages, what have you. Getting a few more of those, as well as doing some other strategies with, like I said, the photos, backlinking even, can help extend these areas of green to cover a larger region. So those are a few things that you can do with that, in addition to the citations. And then the last thing is backlinks. So backlinks are anytime there is your web address, URL listed on another site where somebody can click it and it'll take you to your website, that's considered a backlink. So not all backlinks are created equal. There's different values to them. So Google will give you more, or see you as more credible if it's a relevant backlink. So something that's within your industry. So plumbing, sewers, home improvement, what have you, or within that area. So things like, somebody does an article on you in Cleveland.com and they list you, or maybe a chamber of commerce at a city that you service or what have you. Those will carry more weight than something from another state, another country, or something from a completely unrelated service industry, like a flower shop. So those are some things that impact that. Also, something that impacts it is just the domain strength and the credibility of the site that you get your link on. So I can see that you currently are on 39, and all of this is approximations. The tools don't see exact numbers always, but it gives you a ballpark. They're seeing you on 39 different domains, and 51% of those are giving you some power. But your domain rating is still low, which, part of it's time too. But part of it is the sites that you're getting your backlinks on. So if I take a look down here, like I have this Yay Me site, and then there's that Speed Surfer site. So if I go into these sites for the Yay Me, if I click on the About Us and the Contact Us pages, they have these advertisements. So this site isn't very authoritative. It's got a domain rating of 5. It's not doing that good. And then the same thing with this speed surfing one. When I click on that and I go to the About Us and the Contact Us, it gets you something that's not very reputable. So, you got to watch where you're getting links at, because some of them will be spammy and it'll actually kind of hurt you in Google's eyes. So one strategy to do is to go to like Roto-Rooter, their plumbing draining URL that is ranked higher. We can see that they have 119 different websites that are giving that domain URL backlink, and 36% of them are giving them power. So we can go down and we can see what sites they're listed on, which ones have a good domain rating, a good URL rating, and we can go and see if that's something that, we can go into that one and we can add your URL onto that to get you the same backlinks and help boost your authority to be similar to theirs. So that's another strategy that can be done as well. So in closing, content on the front page, Google likes to see at least 1,000 words of relevant information targeting your keywords. Be nice and informative. Content's king with them. Your citations, you want to have, you want to beat out your competitors. So I would recommend getting a few more, because right now you're kind of on par with everybody else. And in addition to the citations, since you guys are doing pretty decent in the map packs across the board, as I said, there's heat maps that we can take a look at and some additional strategies that can be used to help boost you in some of those areas where you're yellow and get you green in those areas as well. And then lastly, the backlinks, finding relevant sites and authoritative, trusted sites with Google to get your URLs listed on. Those will all help get you boosted up. So hopefully this has been educational, and if you want to go a cost-effective and save yourself the time and energy, please reach out to me. I can schedule a discovery call with you, and you can go from there. I hope you have a great day.